What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of the Cubcast, our now very regular news program we run here on the channel, looking at the latest international updates for music. And I'm very excited to get into today's one because, as you can see in the top left-hand side of the page, we are going to be getting into the Billboard review, our weekly look at what's going on in the US Afrobeats Billboard chart. We are now up to week 9 of this chart being active, and I'm really excited to see the new additions. I've heard rumors that there are a lot of new additions this week, which kind of makes sense. A lot of the big hitters, the big sort of heavy guns have released music, so I'm expecting a few of them to be in here. It's going to be really exciting to dissect it this week around. As always, a massive shout out to the Music Whisperer. It's a fantastic channel over on Instagram. Do go and follow the page. Basically, it's a really good way of staying up to date with the latest Afrobeats news and sort of release updates as well. Really good place to keep up to date with what's going on, so go and give that a follow. I will leave a link in the description down below. Without further ado then, we are going to jump into the chart for today, so let's crack on with this. Starting off at 50, down at the bottom, we have a brand new addition joining us from an artist called l.a.x. I believe that's pronounced. First time me ever hearing that. It goes by the name One and Only. Alongside this, a brand new addition from Thames. The first time seeing Interference make its way into the chart. That sits at number 49. Now, alongside this, we see l.a.x. Moving down from 44th to 48th with Infinity. This one slowly moving out of the top 50 by the looks of things. Alongside this, we also see Burn in 47th. That's moved down 5 places from 42nd last week. High from Adekunle Gold and Davido is down to 46th from 41st. And we also see Kelvin Boy with it down flat, actually moving up a couple of places from 47th up to 45th. Another big drop from Wonder Banton as well with No Wahala. That's now down into 44th. Originally, that one landed in 15th. And that's been in this chart since the first week of its activity, which is really cool to see it's still hanging in there. We also see the latest single from Naira Marley and Zena Leesky, Oh Done. That one is on this listing at number 33 last week. It's now down to 43rd this week. So a big drop for that one. That one debuted last week as well, I believe. The second week for Black Sheriff's Second Sermon as well. That has dropped down from 28th to 42nd. A big drop there, but another big win, having another Black Sheriff tune in this listing. And we also see Skibby and Davido down to 41st with Baddest Boy. Again, that one debuted really high. That one debuted in 11th. It's now down to 40th. It's dropped 30 places, but still maintains its position in this top 50 after 9 weeks of the chart being active. Moving up then to the next section, which is looking very exciting indeed. Burna Boy and WizKid's Ballon d'Or is down to 40th from 34. A big drop from that one. That's the most it's dropped in any individual week, I believe. Alongside that, the No Wahala remix is now at 39th, dropping 10 places as well. You see, the more of these that we see going down, the more we expect tracks in the kind of upper echelons of the chart to be brand new. We see Omar Lay's Understand moving down to 38th from 37th, a singular drop there, and also Omar Ope from ASAKE and Olamide moving down from 32nd to 37th. Very interesting stuff indeed. We also see Buju's Kilometer, that one moving down from 27th to 36th. That's dropped nearly a 10. That's dropped nearly 10 a week for the last 2 weeks. Its height was 17. It's dropped nearly 20 places since then 4 weeks ago. We also see the maintaining of a position from WizKid and Burna Boy with Ginger. That one's stayed in 35th. That's been in the charts for 9 weeks now as well. Another very long-lasting one. And what I'm liking to see now is we are starting to see a real split between newer tracks and tracks that have been in there since the first week. The following track, though, Mona Lisa with Lil J and SARS, that is in 34th. That's been in there since the first week as well, dropping from 17th down to 34th over the weeks. However, with the release of the Chris Brown remix, I'm expecting that remix at least to rocket up the charts. I'm expecting that to land in the top 20, if I'm being entirely honest. Ice-T from Thames moves up a few places as well, from 38th to 33rd. And we also see a drop on Crazy Things from 31st to 32nd. Soundgasm from Rema, again, continues to dip down the charts from 23rd to 31st. Another big drop from that one, 8 places, I believe. So there we go. Moving into the top 30 then. This is where it starts to get really exciting. More tracks. Near enough every single track here has gone down a place, which means there are tracks above. This is really exciting. We see Davido with a fall in 30th. That one has fallen 5 places from 25th. We also see The Key from Thames has dropped down. That's the one that's actually moved up. It's moved up from 36th to 29th. Again, Thames still dominating this chart. You can see she's got other ones in this section alone. Joe Boy with Sip moves down from 26th to 28th. That one maintaining its position pretty well, having only dropped 14 places in 9 weeks. That's really, really good for Joe Boy. We also see Burna Boy's On The Low dropping down once again to 27th from 24th. Replay from Thames dropping down from 22nd to 26th. And we also see another considerable drop for the sounds of Goy Manor and Neptunes, the Amina Amapiano rhythm that did absolute bits on social media, down from 19th to 25th. That one did debut in the top 10, remember. Number 7th, as it says there. We also see a Dada from Young John and Davido dropping from 21st down to 24th. We see Sugarcane from Camido and Phantom dropping down from 18th to 23rd. Fireboy DML with Playboy slowly making its way down the charts, 17th now in 22nd. We also see Emiliana from CK dropping down to 21st from 16th. Now, this is where it's going to start to get really exciting. I'm expecting to see a lot of new tracks because we've seen so many tracks move down. That's just the nature of how a chart works. And yeah, this should be very interesting indeed. So we start to move up a little bit now. And this is where it gets really exciting because near enough everything here has moved down as well. There's only one new track here, which means we have got a lot of new tracks in the top 10, which is very, very exciting indeed. Thames with Damages maintains its position at 20th. We also see the likes of Burna Boy with Ye dropping from 15th down to 19th. Attention from Omar and Justin Bieber. Again, that one was in number 4 for a long period of time. That one is now starting its descent out of the charts, dropping down from 13th to 18th by the looks of things. Jerusalem from Master KG alongside Burna Boy and Nomsibo Zakode down from 14th to 17th, and we also see Rema's Calm Down, again, slowly drifting down the charts. When we get up here, these are all bangers that have been in here for a long period of time, so dropping down to 16th at last. Trinidad Cardona and Robinson dropping down from 8th to 15th, a big drop at the top there, 7 places down, and we also see Sungba from ASAKE and Burna Boy dropping down from 9th to 14th. Alongside this, Thames with Brent Fayaz on Found. That one's dropped down from 10th to 13th. We see a brand new addition from l.a.x making its way into the top 12 at 12th position, debuting there. That's a huge debut for l.a.x. And we also see Feels and Buju making their way out of the top 10 with Finesse for the first time. That is the first time it's dropped out of the top 10. So there we go. This is where it starts to get really exciting, and I am absolutely buzzing to jump into this. So let's slowly move our way up the charts then. In 10th, Kwaku the Traveller from Black Sheriff gets pushed down to 10th from 5th place. Wow, that means we have got a lot. There's a lot going on here. There is a serious amount going on. Obviously, one of the biggest tunes in the world at the moment. That video did drop last week, I believe, and it's already approaching 2 mil. It might already be on there by the time of recording. Crazy stuff indeed. Moving up to 9th then, Davido makes his way into the top 10. I had a funny feeling he would with Stand Strong alongside the Sunday Service Choir. A fantastic debut for Davido there in 9th place. Again, this one, unfortunately, the reaction for it was blocked on the channel after about a week or so, but do make sure you still go and stream the tune. It's a very, very exciting one. Up to 8th position then, and we see a Booga from Kits Daniel and Techno dropping down to 8th, and this is where it starts to get really exciting. We've got new ones, we've got tracks that have been in there for a couple of weeks, and we've got bigger tracks still in there that we know are still going to be in there. Really exciting stuff. Now 10th, 9th, and 8th have all been added within the last 6 weeks. We're starting to move away from that initial kind of elite block, and we're now starting to get new levels of elite coming in, which I really, really like. Up to 7th place then, Thames with Higher moves back into the top 10. That one going from 11th last week into 7th. So that is one of the tracks that has actually climbed into the top 10 despite the movement all around it and all of these new tunes that we're expecting to be in here. So moving then up to 6, we see Spinall and ASAKE with Palazzo straight in at number 6. A huge addition for Spinall and ASAKE then. He's now got 3 in the top 50, and he obviously has this one, which is doing fantastically well. Palazzo, I've been playing this one on The Breakfast Show. Obviously, you can check out our reaction on the channel to this one. Fantastic stuff indeed. You can check out our reactions to most of these tunes on the channel, to be honest with you. It's a bit redundant to say, but we're going to move up again. Free Mind from Thames has finally been pushed out of the top 4. It maintained its position at 4th for a long period of time, battling it out with the Omar Lay and Justin Bieber tune originally, Attention, and now it has finally been pushed off, and I've got a funny feeling I know what has pushed it off the listing. I've got a funny feeling it's Burna Boy. Is it Burna Boy? It is Burna Boy with Last, making its debut at number 4. A huge addition to this chart then. Well done, Burna Boy. That's all I can say. First in, I had a funny feeling this would be the case. The single did so well as it dropped. And obviously, Burna Boy has now got that massive American audience going on. This is the first thing he's dropped properly since that American audience has really been kind of soaked up and moved into, especially with the Madison Square Garden show. Obviously, the Billboard Awards as well. Crazy. Fantastic stuff for Burna Boy. And now we're going to move into the same top 3, I believe, but I don't know which track is actually going to be top. Essence maintains its position in 3rd. It's been there since the start. The remix featuring Justin Bieber and Thames. That means Thames now has 1, 2, 3. She still has 3 tracks in the top 10. Absolutely crazy for Thames. But moving into the top 2 then, who will take the top position? Will it be Peru? Or will it be Love Nwantiti? We're about to find out. In number 2, we do have Love Nwantiti. It's maintained its position at number 2. Again, these two have been battling it out all the way through, but we do see that Peru from Fireboy, DML, and Ed Sheeran on the remix maintains its new position at number 1. Fantastic stuff. These two have been battling it out. I think one's been up there for 3 weeks, and the other was up there for 6. I think this is now Peru's either 3rd or 4th week, actually, at the top spot. But yeah, crazy stuff. Obviously, these are two of the biggest bangers in the world right now. I'm very much expecting CK's new one, which he dropped last week, to make its way in here soon. And of course, the Mona Lisa remix featuring Chris Brown. There seems to be a bit of a 2-week delay on this, so it's always quite exciting to see how the tracks kind of travel and then get tracked and then get put into these charts. So there we go. Fantastic stuff, guys. What are your thoughts on the chart? 3 big new hitters in the top 10 then. Burna Boy, Spinall, and ASAKE alongside Davido and the Sunday Service Choir. 3 new ones into this top 10, but there's still that big 3 at the top is maintaining its position. Obviously, Essence, Love Nwantiti, and Peru. What will be the first track to knock these off? I've got a funny feeling Last might be the first one to knock either Essence off its position or just move in front of Essence in general. It's going to be very exciting to see what happens here. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What tracks are you surprised about? Are there any tracks you actually expected to be in there that aren't? I'm keen to hear your thoughts, so do let me know. And as always, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic Tuesday, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.